Salutations, celestial sightseers. I'm David Fuller. Welcome to Eyes on the Sky. What's up this week? NGC stands for New General Catalog, a new compilation of deep sky objects collected oh so recently in 1888. I know, that doesn't exactly make it new, does it? The Danish-Irish astronomer John Dreyer amassed 5,840 objects into his new catalog that, in all fairness, was updating John Herschel's general catalog. Dreyer published two subsequent updates that followed, first with 1,520 objects in 1895, and the next with an additional 3,866 objects in 1908. These were published as the Index Catalog, or IC, list of objects. Let's look at two this week from the NGC and IC catalogs. Start at Altair and Aquila and follow the spine of the eagle in the direction of Scutum and Sagittarius to locate 3.4 magnitude Delta Aquilae. From there, look west towards Cybele and Ophiuchus that we observed a few weeks ago, though we won't actually be going that far. It happens to be the next fairly bright star that direction, and as you can see, the sky looks somewhat blank here. Yet there's actually three constellations: Aquila, Serpens, and Ophiuchus. But the fifth magnitude double star of Theta Serpentis is along the way, and being somewhat dim, some observers will need help getting there. So use binoculars or a moderate to large finder scope, center Delta Aquilae, and then find this pattern of 6th and 7th magnitude stars nearby. Using the closest ones to Delta, these two, draw a line from them through Delta and move your telescope in that direction. You'll move a full field of view away, slightly more than 7 degrees, to get to Theta Serpentis. And while you're there, stop and take a look through your telescope at these stars that are separated by about 22 arcseconds. Nice double star. I'll have more information on Theta Serpentis at eyesonthesky.com and more after this. And now this week's Dark Sky Fact. Be nice to your neighbors. If you do need to use light at night, aim it down. And most importantly, shield it. PAR shields are an effective and inexpensive way to ensure floodlight illumination is directed only where it's needed. Back at the finder scope, locate a right angle shape created by Theta, these two 6th magnitude stars, one of which is 64 Serpentis, and this 6th magnitude star that lies somewhat along the line of our original direction. Generally move that way, though slightly north of the line made by Theta and that single star. Go less than a full finder's field of view, just about 5 degrees, and locate 4 stars of 6 magnitude that are in a slightly curved line. Split the difference between the middle two and center your telescope outside the radius of the curve that they make, slightly north. This is IC 4756, a lovely and huge open cluster. Rich field, short focal length telescopes with the widest possible telescopic field of view are best here, as the stars seem to go beyond its designated 52 arc minutes of diameter, which is nearly a full degree. But if you can't get a 1.5 to 2 degree field with your scope and eyepieces, that's okay. Slowly sweep your telescope back and forth here. You'll see the wonderful density of stars inside, as well as the edges of the star field, and be able to take in most of the 80 to 100 stars visible in a telescope. This cluster contains about twice that many stars, but seeing half of them is pretty good. Our next stop takes us to a smaller cluster, but is perhaps even prettier to view. Continue with your finder in the same general direction, and look for this 5.7 magnitude star 3 degrees from IC 4756. Right next to this star, in the same telescopic field of view, is NGC 6633. A cluster that spans 27 arc minutes, or about half the size of IC 4756. However, this cluster is a bit brighter and somewhat more compact, so while not containing as many stars, it seems brighter and is easier to frame with the eyepiece. It's also easier to see in a finder scope. Look for more information on these clusters and finding them at eyesonthesky.com. Did you like this video? Please subscribe on YouTube and share with others so we can continue educating about light pollution. Thanks for watching. Keep your eyes on the sky and your outdoor lights aimed down so we can all see what's up. I'm David Fuller, wishing you clear and dark skies.